Please welcome the Grand Duke of Belgravia, from the blue corner, Mr. Weebl, and his mate Skoo.
Yeah, I did there. We each had different notes. I was kind of sinister and fat. And you were all sprightly like a bee or something.
That is like a bee trapped in a glass tube.
Yeah. Tubes. Okay.
This isn't a meeting, really, is it?
No, it's not. Well, it's a meeting of minds, you know.
Not made of meat. Well, I suppose minds are made of meat.
You know, yeah, it's kind of muscle, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know. I've never eaten one.
Well, they call it a muscle. You don't really flex it. And if you did... I've seen a baby with a pulsing head, so maybe there is some flexing going off. Apparently the skulls aren't solid, yeah.
Ah, that's true, yes.
That's why they bounce.
Their skulls bounce?
Well, no, babies bounce. If you drop a baby out of, like, say, a third-floor window, they're generally A-OK.
Bounce.
They're generally fine. It's a fact.
Do not try that at home.
Try it. It'll be fine.
No. Oh dear, we're going to get court cases. The works are coming up. Okay, yeah, we've got some emails about the podcast. Sorry, we just went off on one there. Had a lot of people saying the popcorn, half and half.
Yes, lots of that.
They like them. So I think you'll have to admit defeat on that one.
No. Some people with me. With me, yeah.
I didn't have any.
Actually, I can't actually find anybody with me. now
you can never find the emails when you want them, can you?
I've got a little folder called podcast, because I am a professional.
I should have done that.
You should have done that.
I failed there. To everyone who emailed me, I apologise. I've got some here. I'm gonna just sort of, as we're talking, I'll occasionally pluck one out, an email that is, and talk about it. So, we've touched on the popcorn issue, but another one was bollocks.
Yes, bollocks.
Bollocks. Quite a few people emailed me, mostly Americans, oddly enough.
I've got one person here from .tk. Where's TK?
TK. TK I have
Maxx?
no idea. No, that's a shop.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. I used to know, actually. But moving on, isn't it like the Christmas Island or something?
TK.
Something crazy like?
TK.
It's something strange.
It's full of promise.
I tell you what. People who are listening, if you know what the domain extension .tk, what country that's from, email us.
I'm sure we can find out. We're just being lazy.
We probably could. We are very lazy, but it helps with a bit of interaction. We had the whole gypsy scenario last week.
Apparently, I got an email on gypsies. While we're on about them.
You mentioned, go on.
You can actually resign from the gypsy hood or renounce it. Because apparently being a gypsy is a religion. Who knew?
Really?
Apparently so.
It's a religion. Wow.
I'm dubious, I have to say. But I've been told.
I would like to see some more concrete evidence of that. Just some bloke who emails you saying, yes, you could...
and me both.
If there's like some video evidence or, a link to a website of the gypsy... Probably a council. Yeah, I would imagine. It's a council.
Or it could be like a bolus. Maybe that is the collective term for a gathering of gypsies. A bolus of gypsies.
A conglomerate of gypsies.
I like that.
Yeah, so back to the emails. we were going to get bollocks, that's it, I know. We were talking about bollocks.
Bollocks!
So, yeah, the Americans who don't know what it is and quite innocently emailed saying, I don't know what bollocks are. You're obviously a bit lazy and just didn't Google it then. Or, in one of the cases, they were spelling it with an X at the end, which is absolute bollocks, because it ends CKS. That's the technical spelling for you there. And basically... Yeah, I think we'll just let you Google that one. I don't really want to spend too long talking about bollocks.
Oh dear, the missus is home.
Oh no.
No, I'm going to get my ear bent. Let's carry on.
She might get a bit, I know what she's like. She probably starts swearing and throwing things. Yeah. Oh, the violence. She is quite violent.
She's giving me looks. She's giving me looks.
Oh no. Can she hear me? I hope she can't.
What am I doing?
This would be a good moment for an advert if we were a commercial podcast.
Do you like my coat? It's really, really nice. It's going for half price at Matalan. Oh, Matalan.
But we're not, so I'll keep talking while...
You keep talking.
Weebl chats to his missus.
I'll go make her a nice cup of tea. You talk amongst yourself.
Oh, dear. This is going to go downhill from here.
No, let's carry on. Let's work through this. Push forward. Push forward.
Move on. Okay, had someone who emailed me, just randomly, "Hi, could you tell me if Patrick Moore is still alive? Thanks."
He is still alive.
There you go. That's the answer. You've heard it here first. Well, not heard it first.
He's not in a good way, I'll be honest. But he's still alive.
He's seen better days, but he's
quite
ticking
old,
along.
You know?
He is. He's as old as the moon.
He's getting dusty as the moon.
If you
look at his shoulders, he's got...
Oh, is that dust? I don't know. He probably just needs some...
it's old man dust. They all generate it. He doesn't have much hair, Skoo. Where would he put it?
True. But he's got a scalp.
The hair that he does have is quite flyaway, you know.
Wispy.
Like a ghost's...
fart.
Yeah, a ghost's fart.
I'm sure they fart like that.
Patrick Moore's hair is like a ghost's fart.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Skoo.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
This is quite strange, actually. The listeners at home, or indeed work, or wherever they're listening, we're probably going, who the hell is that?
Sorry.
Who are you?
I'll take my random voice away. I'm slightly soggy around the bottom of the trouser area.
Oh.
Piddling down outside. Can I say piddling?
You can. You just did.
Yeah, we're explicit.
Are you? Oh, do you say bums and everything?
You can say fannies or anything.
No,
I would
you
say
ruined it.
That's the worst word
You weren't meant
ever.
to. Yeah,
How about
that's it.
sleeping monkey? All right, and on that note, bye, Skoo.
Take care.
As you can tell, she's a professional DJ. She's much better at this than us.
She puts us to shame. The voice was the clarity in the voice, and
she enunciates, darling, enunciates.
That's it. I think I might. I had someone emailed and said that I sound quite posh. I've never thought of that before.
You are quite posh because you're from the south, you see, and
I see.
very salubrious part of the south as well.
Oh, I see, dear boy.
Let me tell you a few of the emails I've got. Now, these aren't anything to do with what we were talking about last week.
Okay, go on.
But ever since we did the email episode of Weebl and Bob, people have decided that they'll email in with all their silly ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one here.
Go on.
I had an idea. You could make an episode called Pie Toy. I don't know whether you've heard of this game called iToy, so I thought instead of it being like a PS2 game, it could be a pie in the camera game thing. There's no punctuation.
There never is, mate.
There's never punctuation.
And that idea, to them, they probably think that's brilliant.
Brilliant.
But
Pie Toy.
They just made a pun. That's all it is. It's not an idea, it's a pun.
It's true. I've got another one here. You'll like this one.
Okay, is it a pun?
It's not.
I am partial of puns, but that was a pretty weak one, so let's move on.
It is actually a kind of a pun, now that I'm reading it.
Okay, go on.
Okay. I think Weebl and Bob should visit a place called Pen Island. Hee. Love Peeble.
Peeble?
Yeah.
That's
Pen Island, it kind of spells
I know.
penis
If
land.
you write it down, and yep.
It's good. That's a joke. That's gold. That is.
And we've wasted it.
Too late.
To be fair, it's been done before, but...
Yeah.
Here we go. This is someone who's following on about the TV ideas.
Oh.
They wanted me to mention they don't really have a good idea of what it is. Oh, sorry, tell a lie, they do. I've completely skimmed the email and got it confused with another one. The idea for the show was Crap Heap Challenge.
Crap Heap Challenge? I'm intrigued.
Let's see. It's a TV series with a twist. In Crap Heap Challenge, contestants are given an hour to make a household item with a pile of crap.
Are we talking...
i.e., making a toaster out of felt and prawn paste.
Ah.
I don't really know if that would work.
That's not going to work. I think even Mythbusters would struggle with something like that.
Oh, they'd probably use ballistics gel.
Well, exploding things is always good. I reckon I'd probably give you quite good toast as long as you didn't blow it up.
Yeah. Well, you need to have the ballistics gel in a dummy. I don't know why they didn't just make a batch of dummies in Mythbusters, but every week, or every episode that I've seen, at least, they have to build a bloody dummy out of ballistics gel. You'd think they would just build several of them to begin with.
Well, Skoo, I was watching about this, and apparently the ballistic gel melts after a while, so that's why.
Okay,
It's
fair
like
enough.
a jelly. Pretty
Not
much
very nice to eat.
All cow guts and horse hooves.
Very educational podcast, this.
There you go. I'm all about information, mate.
That myth has been busted.
Yes. I've got another email.
Go on.
This is from Klutzak, and
What a
he
name.
says, I assume it's a he, words cannot describe my hatred for you. Seriously, man, I hate you. I can't live if you do. And that's
He quite clearly
punctuated well.
does. He quite clearly does.
Yeah.
Because you're alive, and I'm assuming he still is alive, or she.
Well, I did
They.
tell him that he better kill himself then. He's not replied, so maybe he has. Maybe he has killed himself.
A man of his word, eh?
Let's hope so.
That's very rare. Okay, you've got someone here with a question.
Oh, a question.
I love the Magical Trevor vids, and I want to put one on MySpace, but there isn't a code. So is there any way to put it on my profile?
There is a code, but...
It's up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B.
That's right. And if you hear someone go, Toasty, you go down and start.
I wish I got the reference there. You've lost me.
That one is Mortal Kombat.
Ooh.
That was very, very obscure, huh?
Ah.
It was, it must be, yeah, it was a little guy who popped up from the bottom of the screen going, Toasty!
I like that.
And at that exact moment, you had to go down and start. I can't remember what it did. Something to do with the guy who throws a spear like, is it Scorpion?
It could be Scorpion.
I
Get
don't know.
over here.
That's the bloke. Something to do with him and the green version, whose name I forget. Probably something to do with venom or poison, probably, I'm guessing.
I think he's called
Viper or something.
Grassman.
No, isn't that He-Man you're thinking of there?
Could be.
A He-Man figure. I don't
He-Man
know.
had many strange people.
He did.
And that weird Orko, do you remember him? The little flying...
I do. Okay, and I'm
Have
going
you
to
spotted me? I've been hiding in the bushes.
What was he doing in the bushes? I don't know.
Well, he was there for the children.
I'm going to tie this all in, okay? Watch this link. You get agitated with me playing World of Warcraft.
I get you very
Okay?
agitated.
You don't like it, okay?
Yeah.
I'll give everyone, because people who are listening might still like it, so I'll give them a little update right now. I'm currently level 54. Now, I was level 48,
Two.
I think. 42, was it? I don't remember.
Level 42, you were.
In the last podcast, I was 40-something.
You were level 42.
54 now.
And you were
but just-
playing lots of slap bass.
What? You're making it up.
No. It's all true.
Anyway, to tie it all in the expansion for World of Warcraft, which is coming out sometime in January, apparently, for the fans
Is that the
who are at home.
expansion, Pointless Waste of Cash aisle?
That I think that is the alternative name. Actually, that they were working on a name, and they said, "What we're going to call this, lads?" And one of the designers said, "Let's call it the Pointless Waste of Cash expansion."
Aisle.
And someone in marketing said, "You know, guys, I think it's a good name, but it just won't sell any copies if we call it that." In the expansion, there is a character which looks identical to He-Man. Okay, he has a battle cat
No.
for a pet, seriously, and there is a little gnome guy with a pointy hat next to him. I can't remember his name. I've seen one screenshot of it online somewhere, and it's going to be in the expansion, and it's obviously an homage to He-Man.
Well.
Yeah, you didn't think I was going to tie it all together, and I did. Quite frankly,
But you've sure shown me.
I've shown you.
Oof. That World of Warcraft, it's well worth the hours.
Just to see the He-Man guy in the expansion.
Yes, it.
What was it?
Should we play a few jingles?
Yeah, go on.
All right. I got a hole in my back garden, y'all. I'm gonna fill it with armadillo. Armadillo, armadillo. I'm gonna put some armadillo in my hole.
Very shiny robots are the future. The future of very shiny roboting. Very shiny robots are the future. That's what the future's gonna bring. Take that, Will Smith.
And there we go.
That was wonderful. We had a wonderful email from someone whose kid dressed up as one of our badgers.
Oh, there's the badger.
That was wonderful. We should get that up on the front page, you know.
Yeah.
Just because it's the R factor.
I'll see what I can do.
There you go. That isn't a promise, but everyone who's listening, if he doesn't put it up there, just send him a few emails, because that'll probably give him enough to do.
All right. I've found some more sounds on my keyboard.
Oh, go on.
My musical keyboard.
Last, what was it we had last?
We had Hard On last time.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got Tech FX.
Tech FX.
Yeah, this is preset number 65. Ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Whoa. Now,
wait, that's not it.
Oh.
We're totally fly now.
Whoa. Go. Do the first one again.
Yo.
Oh, I can't find it.
One more time.
No.
Oh, baby.
Come on.
There we go.
There it is.
Yay.
I like that one, because it reminds me of that new advert with the come-ons.
Oh, the come-ons, yes, with the little dudes that run around in the car.
It's very simple, but I love it.
How much do you love it?
Come on! Woo! Woo! Hello. We're like a proper cheesy local radio station now with our little "oh yeah" jingle things.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a bit sinister, isn't it?
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
That's like the bad guy just walked in with a knife.
Ooh. I've got one here called Dora Dora. The names are nowhere near as good as Hard On, I'll be honest with you.
That is quite pathetic, really.
You could, I don't know what tune you'd use that in. What do you reckon?
It sounds...
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Ooh, yeah.
God.
Come on, sing along.
Ooh. Do you know what it sounds like?
No.
Okay, I'll paint the picture, okay? You got those sounds going. That's it. Have a good listen. Okay, now picture, in your mind's eye, I want you to draw a picture of quite a large man, okay? And in one hand, he has a large spanner, or wrench. And he's just banging it on a metal fence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a goalpost or something. Something hollow.
Well, surely that'd be deeper, that'd be...
Ooh, I don't know about that. That's like an oil drum.
Maybe it's a very small spanner.
Ooh. On like
How's he getting the different notes? Who can say?
It's
that
like
man with a spanner. That's what you call it.
Man with a spanner. You see, that's a much better description for the sound. Man with spanner makes more sense
I'll
than
change it.
Louis, or whatever it's really called.
Yeah. Dora Dora.
Dora Dora?
I know. Who knew?
Bloody hell. I should have called it Spanner.
Or Fat Man with Spanner. Yeah.
Fat Man with Spanner.
To us, it'll always be Fat Man with Spanner.
You know, if you say that a bit quick, it sounds
Fat
like
Man with
Batman.
Spanner. Batman with...
Batman with Spanner.
Batman. No, that'd be more sort of batty.
It's a bit of a crap name for a sidekick as well, Spanner.
Spanner.
It used to be Batman and Robin, so Batman as Spanner is obviously going to be a bit of a step backward. Robin's on holiday or something. He needs someone to fill in while Robin's away. A temp. He has to go to a temping agency.
Yeah.
I'm sure superheroes have temping agencies. In fact, that is a brilliant idea for a film.
The Temps.
The Temps. So, you know, someone should pay us a lot of money to write that film.
It does sound good. Yes. Would you get little students during the summer? That's
right.
Swelling the ranks.
Yeah, a superhero needs a sidekick, and some towns perhaps. You know, let's say it's Gotham City, and Batman. You know, he's having his wisdom teeth pulled, or you know, he's passing a kidney stone. He's going to be at home for a while. Yeah, or a big poo. It might be one of those dry ones which hurts a bit.
Oh, the bitey one.
Oh. No, you don't want to think about that. Let's just call it wisdom teeth and move on.
Okay.
So Gotham City would then apply to this temping agency. We need a cover for a Batman. He's out. What you got for us? And they would supply.
Is that his faithful butler?
I don't know. I don't know what voice I was doing there. I'm sorry. I really don't know.
It didn't sound like Michael Caine. I'll be honest.
It wasn't a real. I wasn't being accurate there.
You could do better. Go on, try again.
Probably closer to the original Batman series there.
There was no sort of Yorkshireman.
Was the? Yeah, I suppose not, actually.
That could be one of the temps, the Yorkshireman.
The Yorkshireman. His weapon of choice would probably be a Yorkshire pudding. Like a really hard-baked one, and solid.
A flat cap made of adamantium.
Okay.
A whippet.
A whippet, okay. Does he ride that like a stallion?
A giant whippet.
A giant whippet.
Wow.
Like He-Man's battle cat. He's got a whippet.
Only a giant whippet. What would the whippet needs a name then?
Let's call it,
Wonderful dog. Speedy McDogs.
Speedy McWhippet.
Norris McWhippet.
Norris McWhippet. That'll do. How did we get onto this? Oh, yeah, the temps.
The temps.
So, Gotham City would apply. They'd get the Yorkshireman in. He'd stand in for Batman while he's out. When Batman comes back, Yorkshireman, or whatever he's called, would obviously have to fill Batman in on what's happened while he's been away.
Yeah. So he'd keep a little diary. Dear Batman, today I caught Joker. He was messing about and putting people's noses out of joint. I had to put an end to his dilly-dallying and foolhardiness with my magical black cap and whippet. Norris McWhippet.
And the Yorkshire puddings.
And Yorkshire puddings. He loves them. That's how I stopped him. P.S. Sorry about the dog poo in the corner.
That's right, yeah. That is not guano, so don't even go there. It's the real deal. So
with a giant whippet, that poo's going to be...
Oh, no.
Ooh.
It depends what it's been fed on, though, to be fair. If it's...
No, it's fed on crime and evildoers. And Yorkshire puddings.
Oh, of course. That's the real thing that sells it. The Yorkshire puds.
Yorkshire pud.
There you go.
There you
go. And when Batman gets back to his cave, he'd know straight away.
Would he be impressed?
I don't know. Different methods. He's probably not impressed so much with whippets.
It all hangs together so well. It should definitely be.
Let's move on. We're gonna get stuck in a rut here.
Okay.
I've had some complaints about Magical Trevor.
Oh.
But I've also had some praise. So mixed reactions. I had someone who said that they owe us their firstborn, which is quite nice.
I don't know if I want it. It might
black
be ugly.
Market. Madonna. We'll sell it to Madonna.
Oh. Did she actually pay?
I think she did. She will say she made a donation to his dad.
I see.
But it's basically paying, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Let's own up. Why am I whispering? It's not a secret.
Okay.
I don't know why I was starting to whisper. I should probably stop.
Have you moved into the library?
No.
Okay.
I'm still just here with you.
Okay.
It was starting to go a bit Attenborough then, wasn't it? Okay, got someone here who's there's a good one today. Guy called Douglas Jones. So if you're listening, Douglas Jones...
Oh, Douglas Jones needs a tune. Let me sing a song for Douglas.
Go on.
Oh, not on that. That's rubbish.
Oh, that's horrible.
Douglas Jones. His daughter was banned. She's been naughty. But we're not sure how.
He's emailed us to just say,
hello? My daughter was banned from your site last night on my computer. Is there any way she can be reinstated?
Maybe she was banned from a game. So, Mr. Douglas Jones, I apologise that your daughter was banned, but perhaps...
Oh, here we go. Jones.
Your daughter was naughty. Have you ever thought to ask her why? No.
Nice.
Parenting tips from Weebl and Skoo. It's a slippery slope. Once they get banned from our site, they'll be posting and starring in porn movies.
We'll move on.
We're ending on a bad note here. We started quite strongly, I feel. And then
how did we end last time?
I honestly can't remember. But let's not try and just live in the past here.
No, let's move forward. Always
forging ahead.
How do you forge ahead? I'm not talking about...
On an anvil, I think. You see, we've tied it all in. Baby's head is how we started, bouncing, I think. So we're coming back to the head. An anvil and a baby's head are probably a bad combination.
Yeah.
I would advise you to stay away from that combo.
Yeah.
Unless, you've got a spare baby.
We could take that firstborn we've been promised and use that as a spare.
We're getting quite gruesome here, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're not really into torturing toddlers.
With anvil.
with anvils, specifically. You know, we torture them with other things, but just not anvils.
Yeah.
We could sing another song to Douglas.
Douglas. Oh, Douglas.
No, we've done two.
Douglas is here. He's got a nice beard, probably. He's got a thing that he keeps his biscuits in.
Oh, dear.
I love Douglas. I think he's great.
I like that tune.
It's good.
The note. It's very good.
We should send him an MP3 of it back as an email. Here you go, Douglas. Here's your new
send him
theme.
it. He can just download the podcast. We're making work for ourselves here.
No, we'll send him a nice high-quality version of his theme
I
tune.
see.
So whenever he enters a room, he can press play on his whatever he's got.
What he could do is get a little tape player.
Oh, with a little speaker.
Run into the room, press play, run back out, and walk in slowly.
You're really good.
Douglas is here.
Yeah.
He's near. The room smells of beer. It has no fear. Except that one time in the basement with a spider. Had really long legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up with a song about porcupines.
Porcupines. Right, here we go.
To get a different note, I'm not happy with this. That is a porcupine sound.
Okay.
Right.
Wait a minute. I'm a porcupine, I'm feeling pretty fine. Porcupine, I'm taking mine.
Brilliant. Okay.
There we go. I like chicken and peas, it's that sort of thing that I have for my tea when I'm listening to Weebl and Skoo on the internet. Oh,